The Union Aerospace Corporation is the largest corporate entity in existence. Originally focused on weapon and defense contracts, new ventures have expanded into biological research, space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
Incoming transport detected.
Mars approach, Dark Star with you, 07063, passing through 38,000.
Roger, Dark Star. Descend to 2,000, set speed, contact ground on 26972.
Roger that, tower.
We have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
Excellent. See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
Yes, sir.
Tower, Dark Star on final.
We've got you, Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here.
He left you no choice.
True, but this is the last time. I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the Kruger is going to start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Well, hello and welcome to the start of a new linear playthrough. Following on from PSX Doom, we've now got Doom 3 with the OVERTHINKed mod. So very quickly, these are the options I'm going to go with for now. I may end up changing things as time goes by, because the frame rate, if it's showing up in the top right corner, it's already being impacted considerably. So I've elected for bloom, colour grading for a change, no depth of field, HDR is on, no motion blur. I've actually got soft shadows on for a change. Normally it usually it looks all screwy in the screen, it goes all corrupted or pixelated. SSAO and SSIL are turned off, as are the lens flare and the sun shafts. So we'll see how we get on with this. And I've had a couple of requests to do this, seeing as I haven't played through Doom 3 for quite a long time with this mod either, so I thought, well, it's a good candidate. I did consider other ones. I considered the Absolute HD mod, which I have done a playthrough before on this channel, but no commentary, and the production values are much lower than I can do now. I also considered Perfected Doom 3, Doom 3 Redux, which looks very good, and a couple of others, but I settled on this one in the end.
Welcome to Mars. All new arrivals need to check in at reception.
Union Aerospace's premier research facility. To expedite your processing, please proceed directly to reception.
I gotta get out of here.
So I'm going to take this playthrough fairly slowly. Read audio logs and so forth.
Welcome to Mars, Marine. I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a bioscan. This'll only take a second. Okay, let me get this started.
Shuttle
gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer. All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry.
I've actually installed a few mods just, you know, when I was trying to decide what mod to use, and I think in the end this one won overall because it's got the most polish, I think, out of all of them. But there were a couple of very close considerations. Mars City Security mod, which I did a non-commentated video on end of 2016 now. That looks very good. And I haven't tried Doom 3 Redux before, but I was quite impressed with that, so that's another one that you could consider looking at.
Welcome to Mars. First time? You can just leave your bag there. I'll have it sent up your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it. I see here that Sergeant Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the signs.
I would also like to add that this new transfer is exceedingly rude. He has hovered over me reading everything I type. Stop it. That's the reason why I thought I'd take a look over his shoulder, just to show you that if you
please smoke only in designated
if you're not
areas.
aware of it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm here because there seems to be some very serious problems.
Oh, really? Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking work that we're doing here?
No, but I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product. Don't worry, they'll get their product.
After how many accidents? Tell me, Dr. Petruger, why are so many workers spooked, complaining, requesting transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Petruger, Delta included. I won't have any difficulties doing that, will I?
Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait.
Let's go.
So yeah, I did try another mod called the Riverez mod, which it certainly is quite washed out in appearance. It's a lot brighter, but that's quite an interesting one, but I don't think it's one that would really suit me.
Yeah, so those suits arrived too. Weird. The UAC must be worried about something.
Attention.
And as I say, I'll
please report to Environment Management Office 4 Alpha.
Kelly ASAP. He's in Command HQ.
I'll see how these settings go before making a decision on what to include, what to take out to boost the frame rate.
Took your sweet time, Marine. Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. Hope you followed the sentry better than you followed orders so far. Pick up some gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. Oh, and when you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurt him. Now move out.
Attention UAC personnel. Interested in earning more credits? Volunteer at Delta Labs today. See your service branch director for more details.
Okay, he's sedated now.
It's good to try and find all the little things that you might miss. I think the running speed in this is quite fast.
You hear what Carter said?
But got no reason to adjust it just yet.
The UAC cares about the quality of life of its employees. Please take advantage of our quality medical care services.
Take it nothing's different if you go back and then look over his shoulder. Yeah, it's the same. These little guys are really cool, I think.
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security. Okay, grab your gear. Now you're ready for combat. Let me do a radio test. MarsSec radio check. Excellent. Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction, then straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it? Okay, you're all set. Oh yeah, keep in mind, civilians are working down here. Don't get excited and shoot any.
Right, so off we go to find this missing scientist. I've always wondered if you can get over there. I don't know why. I'm thinking that you can get on that crane. Maybe I'm thinking of another part in the game, but that is... I'd love to... Yeah, I swear I've got over there before. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it, but that's what my coloured memory tells me.
Hey! You're looking for the scientist, right? I'm not sure you want to find him. You see... never mind. Don't listen to me. Never mind what I said. I shouldn't talk about it. It's really not my business. I shouldn't talk about it.
Listen, Scotty, I've done this 1,000,000 times. It's not that hard.
Why don't you crawl your fat ass down here and do it yourself?
because I'm getting paid to make sure you do it. Buddy, don't know if I can really help you with anything. Kind of busy here. Just finished the coupling. Maybe you didn't hear me the first time, but I gotta keep my eye on this. If you want to crawl around in there, go ahead. If not, you can get out of here. Maybe you didn't hear me the first time, but I gotta keep my eye on this.
Grant Baston, PDA.
This is Grant Baston, your Environmental Services Supervisor. Date is October 19th. I've been hearing an alarming number of reports on some, unexplainable things. Being on another planet and working underground has always been a little spooky, so we always have the occasional report of strange things. But what is worrying me is the fact that the number of these reports are up by a lot. People are truly frightened. The rumors we're hearing about experiments from the Delta Complex are not helping. The power fluctuations aren't helping at all either. Having the lights flicker constantly and losing power for several minutes at a time is scaring everyone down here. I'm doing my best to keep people in track, but we're continually short-handed. Someone's reporting in sick almost every day. I'll keep my director apprised of the situation, and will continue to log reports as I get them.
Right, so from T. Brooks, you're not going to believe this. On second thought, maybe you will. The late-night security detail couldn't figure out how to open the security cabinets from the security office. I spent the next morning walking them through the steps in the security panels. They didn't realise that you could open both cabinets from the one security panel. Where do they find these people? UAC security, updated security code. Supervisor Baston, the November security update for your area underground maintenance has been completed. Please update the security cabinet code in the energy stabilization unit to 531. UAC security inquiry suspended. After careful deliberation, USC security is dropping all inquiries regarding the accident that happened in your unit last week with the anti-gravity unit. Though an employee was severely wounded in this accident, UAC security has found no proof of negligence on your part. With high regards, UAC security.
Guys, not keep any of these machines running?
Yes, sir. It's just that the science team demands a lot out of these things.
Enough excuses. Just do your job and get the science team what they need.
Well, I'm doing everything, but I just can't explain some of the things that have been happening to the systems. It's weird.
Just get it done.
Jeez! Do you make a habit of sneaking up on people? Everyone's already on edge down here with all the strange things that have been going on.
The flashlights never really bothered me in Doom 3. I can understand the logic behind wanting to have a light on a weapon, or expecting it to be there. But it doesn't, it's not a deal breaker for me. Maybe I'll complain about it later, I don't know. In the heat of the moment. I really did think I was going off the edge there. I think if I was going to lose anything, I'd lose the HDR. But we'll see. It feels reasonably responsive, even though I am seeing frames drop into the 30s.
Hey, you're that new guy headed for the old comm center, right? You better hustle up, pal. This passage doesn't go all the way there. You'll have a quick walk outside to the center's airlock. Hey, don't sweat it. Your suit's got plenty of oxygen.
I think that guy's voice is really good.
Well, what the hell are you waiting for, Marine? Get going. Well, what the hell are you waiting for, Marine?
I think these textures are the ones that really show their age now. Have done for a long time. I think there is the odd thing out here if you look for it, but I can't remember exactly what. Oh. Interestingly, I can't find anything. Maybe there's something up here. If I can get up there. I think there is something. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, not important.
Marine, this is Sergeant Kelly. I need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
Alright, objective complete. Reach old comm building. Out of interest.
Huh? No, no, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... You don't know what I've seen. You can't possibly understand or comprehend. The devil is real. I know. I built his cage.
I'm getting abnormal readings here. This is bad.
God!
I can't hold these levels. We're losing!
Help us!
Oh, resilient. Are you still alive? My god. It just shows you how unprepared I was for that. I mean, I did a couple of test recordings beforehand and the first guy dropped no problem. I think this mod, from memory, does vary the health. Anyway, that's a terrible start. Let's get going again. That's more like it.
All units.
I think he's dead.
Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup.
Okay, so I have turned off the soft shadows because since I've done that, it feels much more responsive, which is unsurprising, really. Earlier on, it felt like a slideshow, so I found turning off the HDR definitely negatively impacted the appearance. So It's worth keeping it on. And the frame rate seems to be pretty solid. Feels much better.
Squad leaders, give sit reps. Over.
Command HQ, this is Bravo Team. We got 1 Marine down, 2 wounded. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 4. We are pinned down and outflanked. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. Main power systems down at sun level. Backup support systems only. We've got lots of civilian casualties.
Yeah.
Attempting to secure the area.
Never quite sure how much health they're going to have. And I haven't played Overthinked since the video I made, so over a year ago, I think. Bloody hell. So yeah, I thought, well, you know, I appreciate you have to think about it a bit, but I didn't think it would be this much of an early steep curve and die so soon. But anyway, here we are. Must admit, some of them do seem to be taking quite a bit to go down, which isn't quite what I remember, but... Oh my good god. What have I let myself in for? Yeah, he's still alive. I think I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I guess once I get the shotgun, it'll be a different story. Right, so this is a good opportunity to use the medkit. Ah. Seem to have buggered that up. That's better. There's probably secrets in this game I've never even seen. Do you know, I don't know why I'm thinking I should have the shotgun by now. I'm getting confused. Yeah, they are quite spongy. Very spongy. They either seem to take a lot of damage or not much at all. Maybe I should have gone for the difficulty One below. Ah, here's the shotgun. Shotgun, no, shotgun, yeah. Turn it. Much better sound. That's more like it. Oh yeah, it's manual reloading. One shell at a time. Yeah, I think even I'm going to reload more frequently. No. That is a lot of bullets. That's what I was frightened of, was that thing. Right, that's most of the pistol rounds gone. I suppose what I could be doing is by having the alternate fire on, maybe it's weaker. Ah, that could be it. Maybe. And how many shells? Oh, is it still 8? Yeah. Another thing that occurred to me is as I was coming up through here, normally there's one of these guys here and the other one is further back there, but they both came down. Whether that was just a fluke, I don't know. You can get through there to get some armor shards and maybe some ammo, but I think unless I get desperate I won't, because I'm bound to get hurt by the fire. Ooh, just in time. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's the alternate fire. I take it back. It's me. No, the switch is over here, isn't it? Somewhere. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see because of the lighting. There we go. That's one secret I didn't know about until quite a long time after the release of the game. Alright, so you can't open that one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with these guys, aren't I? Now that I've seen the appearance with the HDR, I don't want to turn it off, even though it's not true HDR. Oh, that went very wrong. Really glad that the imps don't make that squealing sound when they disappear and die. That's something used to... My ears didn't really appreciate that too much. How much do you get for a medkit? It's at least 17. You can't get in there, can you? You can't...
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We don't know what we're up against. Repeat, we have negative ID on the assailing force. They're mean SOBs. You don't have a clear path back to HQ. Stock up on ammo, establish a stronghold, and keep them at bay. Help me.
Blew him back where he came from.
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We've got one man down and several wounded. We are incoming and need medical on stage and stacked.
Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. The monorail track is destroyed. Unable to secure safe transportation back to base. Over.
Roger that, Fire Team 2. Fall back to the nearest station, set up a CP there. Out.
No. Yeah, it's a slower pace, this mod, but I quite like that. I'm sure I'm not the only person that, when they first encountered that moment, it really made them jump. Yeah, you have to keep the gun reloaded, I think, in this particular one. Oh, yes, you can reload as well. Sorry, lean, I should say. Just wondering how this will play out over a long period. I don't know what it'll be like, but I guess I'll find out.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. Fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
Yeah, I expect you can flip that somewhere to get... But I don't know how. Don't think I've ever managed to open it. Anyway.